Hello students, this is Shivani ma'am. Welcome to your grammar class. Students, we were doing direct and indirect speech, and today we are going to do a very interesting part, and that is rules for changing questions, interrogative sentences into indirect speech. Students, please listen to me very carefully and you will find it very easy. So here we go. Students, whenever we change interrogatives into indirect speech, we should know that there are two kinds of interrogatives. Okay, so first I will be doing type 1. Now, when you do this way, you will find it very easy. So, students, type 1 are the questions, okay, in which the questions begin with a question word. Okay, who, whom, whose, what, which, when, where, why, and how. Now, when you change these questions beginning with question words, remember that the given question word itself is repeated in the reported speech. And there are some rules for this. First of all, the reporting verb say, said is changed into interrogative words like ask, inquired, etc. Then, the word order in a reported question is changed to make it a statement. That means your question changes to a statement. And when you do this, students, the subject is placed before the verb. Now, most importantly, the question mark is replaced with a full stop, and all other general rules regarding the change of pronouns, tenses, etc. are applied. Let me explain you with the help of a sentence. Now, students, one question is, Tina said to her husband, how many dishes are yet to be washed? Now, this is type 1. Your question starts with a question word how. Now, this is an interrogative. So, first of all, what you will do, you will change the reporting verb said to asked. So, your answer will be Tina asked her husband. And students, remember, we don't have to use conjunction at all. Straight away, write the question word how as it is. Tina asked her husband how many dishes were yet to be washed. Now, ismr changes to was were and question mark is dropped. Second example, the tourist said, where can I get the currency? Now, the tourist is inquiring. So, you will write the tourist inquired. Where? Again, no conjunction. The question word where will come as it is. Where? Now, see the change over here. Can I change the currency? Over here, can. The modal can is coming first in the question word, but when you change it to indirect speech, your subject or pronoun he will come first. Where he and can will change to could, where he could change the currency. Students, if you write this way, the tourist inquired, where could he change the currency? Your answer will be wrong. Okay, so remember that the given question word itself is repeated in the reported speech, and this subject, this is placed before the verb. Okay, so over here you will write he first and then could. Your answer is the tourist inquired where he could change the currency. So this is, students, these questions beginning with where, what, how, why, etc. Now, let's come to type 2 questions. Students, if in these questions that begin with a helping verb and elicit yes or no response, if or whether is used after the reporting verb, you will have to see that these questions begin with helping verbs, modals. For example, it can begin with is, am, are, was, were, has, have, or modals can, will, may, might. So, you will use if or whether after the reporting verb. Let me explain it to you with an example. The class teacher said to me, is your work still incomplete? Now see children, Your question word is beginning with a helping verb is. So what will you do here? You will drop the question inverted commas. The class teacher said to changes to asked. This class teacher asked me. Now since the question begins with is, you will use if over here. If my work was, now is MR changes to was still incomplete. So your answer is, the class teacher asked me if my work was still incomplete. And please don't use conjunctions with it. If you write the class teacher asked me that if my work was still incomplete, it will be incorrect. Remember, we don't have to use conjunctions over here. Now let's take another example. Suresh said to Saina, are you coming to the movie today? Now see, this question is eliciting yes or no response. Right? Saina can say yes. She can also say no. So it is a yes-no question, right? What will you do here? You will change said to asked. Suresh asked Saina if. Now Saina is a girl. She is MR changes to was word. She will take was. She was going to the movie. Today changes to that day. Question mark is dropped and inverted commas are dropped because we are using here indirect speech. So your answer is Suresh asked Saina if she was going to the movie that day. So students, these are very, very easy, these questions, and I hope you have understood properly. Now one more thing I want to tell you, students. In questions that begin with do or does, present tense, okay, present tense, we change the main verb into simple past. And remember, do or does are dropped. Let's check an example. She said to me, do you need a lift? She asked me if. Now, some children, by mistake they write did again. They write, she asked me if, did I need a lift? It will be incorrect. Your answer will be, she asked me if I needed a lift. So what have we done here? We have changed the main verb into simple past and do, does are dropped. Okay. Another example. Friends, does anyone have a ballpoint pen? Said Raju. Raju asked his friends if anyone had a ballpoint pen. Okay. You will not use the word does over here. I'm again repeating. Raju asked his friends if anyone had a ballpoint pen. So see how do and does are dropped. Now students, let's do a question in your BBC. This is at page number 313. Rewrite the following sentences in indirect speech. Why are you turning me out of the class, sir? Shalini said to her teacher. Now you have to change it to indirect. So you will write, Shalini asked her teacher why he was turning her out of the class. Now if you say Shalini asked her teacher why was he turning her out of the class, it would be incorrect because I told you that interrogative changes to statement. So we have to use pronoun first and then the verb. Subject first and then the verb. Next sentence. Mother said, do you like cakes, Anu? Now this is type 2. The question is beginning with a verb. Mother asked Anu if she liked cakes. Okay, do and does will be dropped. I told you we will not use do or does. Mother asked Anu if she liked cakes. So children, you will be given these questions to do for assignment and I hope you will do them very comfortably, nicely, and please go to the video. If you find any difficulty, please read out the rules that are given at page number 312. Thank you so much and have a good day.